Alrighty then. Hello once again, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? Good to be with you. So we back at it, chilling with some frostpunk. Chilling with some frostpunk. ah, 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 ah.
Shift's over. Stow your tools.
Actually, you know what? I am going to. Oh, of course, someone would be here. I was about to say, actually, I'm gonna probably, I don't know. I don't know. Well, okay, I'll stick around. I'll stick around for a little bit longer. I was gonna wrap it up and come back and start a longer stream, but the heck, someone's here. So, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yep, we back at it with some Frostpunk. Cannot wait for 2024. I hope the sequel does not disappoint. This was a fantastic game. The DLC definitely added and expanded to the world. It wasn't just cash grabbing. In fact, this is the DLC you're seeing right here, The Last Autumn. This was the last DLC, as I remember.
New company rules are in place.
Pretty good. Just got done with the math test. Nice, nice. Well, they can be mad all they want. They're alive, and they will remain alive as long as they take care of their equipment. People always complain about the bosses making people do things, and then when something bad happens because the bosses don't make people do things, then it's like, why did no one make people do this? Sorry, you just got to get over it. You just got to get over it. Oh man, people being angry about this new Fate Grand Order servant. It's all just clout chasing too. These people, they just don't freaking care. They do not care at all. They pretend like they do, but they don't. Yes, the Australian one. The one who is supposedly having their culture disrespected because, there's all these silly made up Aboriginal, like, it's dumb. It's so dumb. She's cute though. Love me some dark servants. I don't know about that. Apparently, from what I saw, from what little I saw of the nonsense, she is supposed to be supposedly depicting an Aboriginal Australian tribe, and one of their rules is you cannot create an image of any of them without their permission. This is like in their religion or something. It's their culture slash religion slash whatever you want to call it. Yeah, yeah. I'm not speaking as an authority here. This is what I'm understanding. And so basically, the problem is, creating a depiction of this person who is supposed to be, I don't know, a depiction of the tribe, I guess, goes against the morals and whatnot of said, it's I don't know. It's just kind of goofy and silly to me. Like, is it possible that is it possible that it's an offense against their religion to depict them? Yes. Do we care about religions now? Do we care about the rules and morals of religion? I mean, at the end of the day, there's probably a lot of blasphemous imagery that goes on in various different games.
Good morning, people. Time to get busy.
But of course, it's okay. It's just Christians and Catholics being oversensitive when, they complain about um, positive depictions of demonic interaction and whatnot. It's just them being oversensitive. They just need to get over it. They just need to get with the times. But this one Australian tribe who has this ridiculous rule about depictions of themselves, we got to worry about that. That's what we got to worry about. One thing I'm kind of mixed about is her outfit, because I like we're clearly going for a spacesuit. There's a massive holes in it. Yes, the boob window. That's gonna go well if you ever enter a non-pressurized environment. Should get pulled right out that boob window into space. But you know, it's FGO. At the end of the day, we know what we're getting. You ordered it, and you got exactly what you wanted. Still, it's a cool design, and she is cute. Definitely going to be rolling for her. Because I'm a fan of me some dark-skinned servants. Like the koala, though. Oh god, no, not the drop bears! Not the drop bears! People were joking around on Twitter about how Nasu is gonna make some fucked up lore for for the for drop bears, and make some really fucked up drop bear enemy. Nasu makes this really fucked up Australian singularity, and then it's just like, us just Australia, mate.
Rules and regulations have changed.
I'm glad to hear that even the dead won't be left forever in this hellhole. At least after death, we are guaranteed to return home. Just Google drop bears. What the fuck? Yes, thank you, Australia. Thank you for drop bears. uh.
Shift's over. Stow your tools.
What is Australia and their fallout ass animals? That's why I was saying Nasu's gonna make this fucked up Australian singularity, and Australians are just gonna be like, "Oh, it's just us, isn't it, mate?" So, here's this new enemy. It's a poisonous mammal, and it lays eggs, and it's all kinds of fucked up. Oh, alright, we got one of those, mate. Okay. What about a really poisonous jellyfish? Oh, we got those too. Really poisonous spider? Oh, found one in my boot this morning. I mean, obviously, you guys must have a poisonous snake or two, right? Only the most deadly in the world, mate. But what about a poisonous... Ah, we got one of those. The first enemy you encounter is Cernos. Alright, if you assholes are going to insist on continuing to be hungry, I'm going to feed you less hearty meals. Anything to shut you whiners up. If God exists, he must just fucking hate Australia. Well, I mean, he hates the Aboriginals, clearly, because they were the ones that were there. Australia is where God's like, that's where God cooks. God's like, okay, I got this idea for a really fucked up animal, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to curse mankind with this. Wait, I've got that continent, Australia. Okay, so we take this animal and we make it poisonous, but it's a mammal and it lays eggs. Australia is the better. Yes, it's God's testing ground. We should find out if there's a lot of T-posing going on in Australia. Animals that strike weird poses and stand around. Transport has arrived.
Sun's up. Get to work, people.
It's too dangerous. Out of there for now. Things to do in Australia. 1, leave. I'm sure the Australians would agree.
Listen, everybody. New regulations.
The company owes each of us and our families at least this much. Our dead ones deserve no less. Hey, welcome, welcome. Unfortunately, I'm about to wrap the stream up because I have to go figure out where the heck my DoorDash is. And how to cancel this. At this point, I might as well go get it myself. But fear not, I'll probably be back in like maybe a half hour or so. But yeah, it's just social media being social media. At the end of the day, that's all it is. Like these people, imagine having the life where you have the luxury of being honestly concerned about any of this shit. Imagine having that life. I need 25 steel. Dang it. Come on. We need that technology. There we go. There you go. I want to poke her cheeks. Yeah, she is cute. She is cute. I don't know. One last thought I had on the servant is people throwing around that term pedo bait, and I've seen it before, and it's just so silly to me to imagine this as a thing, right? Imagine a company sitting around, they're like, "Man, we're not making enough money. How do we make more money?" I know. Let's bait some pedos. Pedos got lots of money. What are they, fucking furries? Like if you wanted people to dump endless amounts of money on your shit, you'd do furry bait shit. Do people know how much like it's a meme, but it's only, I don't know if it's entirely inaccurate, that furries got like tons of money to throw around for commissions for artists and stuff. Let's make an inflation servant, you know. Let's bait the inflation fans. Like there are so many fucking fan bases out there that you could appeal to if you were after just a raw cash grab. Go after any of those. But no, we're going after the pedos because they got lots of money. The fuck am I reading? But at the end of the day, it's not meant to make any sense. No, it's really just them being negative. Angry and negative. Furries have more money than the military. They got more money than the CIA and the FBI combined. They got more money than Davy Crockett.
Folks, enough work for today.
fuck yeah, extra 20 food rations? I'll take the OT. Oh, never mind. I just got an update. Apparently, my order's on its way, so I don't have to go figure out my own shit. I can stay here and talk about Australian FGO servants. A morgue. A morgus. I kind of wanted her NP to bring her throwing a comically large boomerang. That would have been funny. That would have been great, actually. That would have been awesome. Oh yeah, because she's got that thing on her face, so she's a one eye. A mono eye. I don't know, something about girls with the eyes. Like either, you know, they got the hair over the eye or their eyes are completely covered. They're the best. I love how I've built this morgue and I've offered to pay for company funerals and I don't intend to have a single person die. That's not the style of game I play when I'm playing Frostpunk. I am all about everybody goes home and then we go home alive. Why is my sister listening to Reddit TTS stories? I don't know. That sounds positively awful. Ugh, Reddit. Ugh, ugh, Reddit. Ugh, ugh, ugh. You know, people like to blame the dumbassery on the internet on Tumblr, and it is well deserved for Tumblr. That being said, we can't fucking owls. That being said, we can't let Reddit escape. Reddit deserves its share of ire as well.
Shake a leg. The shift's on.
Is this where the accident happens? No. Why am I mishearing the things the TTS is saying as Minecraft items? Oh boy. That that sounds positively awful. Is it 65 the accident happens at? We're about to find out. Have I imagined it? Is there no accident? There are no accidents, only carelessness. Only negligence. Oh, there it is. Hi, you're all gonna die. Ah, the screams of the damned. Music to my ears. Just kidding, you're not gonna die. We have a rescue team on hand for just such an occasion because I'm that fucking awesome. Now this would be true evil. Yes, we have a rescue team on hand to save you all. Everyone get back to work now. Sir, aren't we going to send the rescue team? What? And waste them on perfectly dead workers? Ha ha ha! Jeeves, my man, I love your sense of humor. You always make me laugh. Ha 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 ha! Oh, fine. You guys can live. It was worth drilling the rescue procedures after hours. Rescue team saves the day. Thank God we had these guys. We're about a day ahead of schedule still. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Strikes? How about a bathhouse, you stinky commoners? They should have kept grinding. Get grinding until the grind gets you. Maybe now our complaints will be taken seriously. Oh, you silly, silly workers. All the bureaucracy exists for is to perpetuate itself. We'll make rules so that we have more rules, so that more rules, and then we can make more rules to rule the rules that rule the ruling rules. And then we need people to oversee the rules. Still about a day ahead of schedule. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. What about sending the rescue team? Did I stutter? Did I stutter, Supervisor? I don't believe I did. I think the rescue team is going to stay exactly where they are, and you are going to quiet your sounds of protest, lest I have you replaced and confined to quarters. Is that understood, Supervisor? Grind never stops. Rah! One of the things that I mean, it works sense mechanically, but it also makes no sense, you know, game logic. So this is another real world versus game logic. Couldn't you just, you know, so upgraded docks allows us to have more spots to unload cargo from, right? Couldn't you have an upgraded docks and have different things unloading? Of course, I see how that would be a problem mechanically. And yeah, fair enough. All right, you know, it needs to focus on whatever. But the one thing that I don't like, I don't necessarily agree with, is the fact that if you change cargo type that you're having transported to the colony here, they dump out or throw away everything. So this place has like 87 metal. If I change this right now, this will all just disappear. So if I change it to wood or something, it'll all just disappear. Like, they're like, just 87 metal is just fucking gone in the middle of the night. Or middle of the day, or whenever. Just like, right? We're changing over, boys. We got us some shipments of wood coming in. Alright. Get that scrap out of here. Just toss it over the side. Move! We got wood coming in. Why don't they load multiple materials on one dock? Are they stupid? Apparently. And then the motivation dropped.
Please report to your workplaces.
Ah, Australia. It got me thinking about Australia. What a messed up place. No wonder the British sent their prisoners to that place. Should be considered a war crime, though. It'd be like us sending our criminals to Detroit or something. Haha, milestone achieved. Hmm.
Congratulations on completing your first milestone on schedule. Meanwhile, after funding cuts and a catastrophic accident at Site 107, the project was scrapped and remaining workers scheduled for evacuation. If you can spare the men, order foragers to search these coordinates and recover whatever materials you can. We will have far from enough generators to evacuate everyone. Should the unthinkable happen, your task is now even more important.
You should double our efforts, sir. Okay, well, I am going to wrap it up here. I will be back in a little while. I have to go get to my get my DoorDash. So, well, yeah, it's a little strange and unorthodox, but I'll leave the stream running for a little bit. But if it takes longer than me going to get my stuff and then get back, I'll wrap the stream up. But if not, I'll just leave it paused here for a minute. You know, just consider this a bathroom break, a good time to go to the bathroom, get yourself a snack, something else, and hopefully I will be right back. We'll see. Okay, and we back on that grind. Sneezing, sorry.
Blend workers wouldn't appreciate it anyway.
Nice. It reminds me of Birmingham. Hey Squid, what kind of GPU do you have? Oh, I don't remember. It's like a 1020 or something. Why do you ask?
New rules are in place.
You know who'll be promoted? Snitches and lackeys. That's one way out of this bloody hole, and the other's feet first.
Attention all personnel. Work is over for today.
Ha, just always curious about that kind of thing. I got a 2070, wouldn't mind upgrades in it. Yeah, mine's just fine. It does the job. Personally, I don't have a lot of applications for intensive graphical stuff anyway. Most of the newest games I can at least run on high, so until I have to start turning stuff down to like medium or low, then I'll upgrade. But I mean, at this point, like, what can they add that's gonna really justify such an expenditure, right? I'm still fucking laughing about Brianna Wu being on fucking Timcast. Like, I like how people are like, you know, you misunderstand people. It's easy to misunderstand people. And then you see them continue to do the things that they do. And it's like, am I misunderstanding? Or are you just wishfully hoping that this person is a better person than they actually are? Oops. I did a bad thing. I did an oopsie. Where was the last save? Nope. Not far enough. Okay then. We have to go this far back because I fucked up. Well, I don't play any extravagant 8s at the moment. Bloodborne on console and a survival horror called Alyssa on PC, which emulates a PS1 survival horror. Alyssa? What is that? Let's take a look. Alisa. Quiet you. Alisa soundtrack. Alisa demo. Troubleshooter, abandoned citizen. Alisa Ivonova. Alisa Quest. I'm gonna click on this one because oh hey, your RPG Maker game. Join the apprentice mage Alisa as she goes on a journey to retrieve the 5 spirit jewels and prove her worth to become a full-fledged mage in this old-school RPG. RPG Maker game. I assume you're talking about this one. Ah, quiet you. Alyssa is a horror-themed action-adventure game and genuine throwback to the golden age of 90s 3D games. Ooh. Oh god, getting mega fucking Resident Evil slash a bunch of different games vibes here. Okay, that looks good. It's cool, just needs a PS1 controller. Wait, don't open that door! Also, it's kind of funny to think that the infamous Resident Evil voice lines were created because the director kept telling him he needed them to talk slower and spookier. God, cultural differences. Imagine that, right? You're working on a horror themed sort of production or whatever, and it's like the director's there and he's like, yeah, that's good, but could you be spookier? And you're like, spookier. Oh. But like, yeah, I guess it can be spookier. And he's like, all right, take. And you're like, wait, don't open that door. And he's like, cut. All right. You kind of see where we're going. That was good. That was good. I mean, all your takes have been good, but like, we need it spookier, like more spooky. Keep going the direction you're going. You're doing really well here, right? You're going the right direction, but we need it. We need more. We need more spooky, more spookier, and more slow, please. Okay. Okay. Wait. Don't open that door. Cut. Alright, look, listen. That was almost there. Alright? Almost there. You're like almost there. We just need a little more, right? You're going in the right direction. You are going in the right direction. All of these takes have been great, and I would use any single one of them if it were up to me. But you know, I'm trying to make sure that this is going to be, you know, what the customer wants, and I'm just thinking what the customer is going to want: a little more spooky, and a little slower. All right, spookier and slower. All right. Like, we're almost there, dude. We're almost there. I guarantee this is going to be the final take. You're going to nail this. Because you've been nailing it so far. You are... God, it's been such a pleasure working with you. All right. Let's I'm going to get out of here. And then let's hit the sound. And then you're going to nail this. I know it. You're going to nail this. All right? And go. Wait. Don't open that door. Cut! Oh, God, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's perfect. That's fucking perfect. Oh, you nailed it. You nailed it. My guy. My guy. High five. Up here. Up here. Yeah! Fucking nailed it. Good job. All right. Now, let's work on the ending confrontation. All right, let's go. So from the top, and let's remember, keep it spooky and keep it slow, spooky and slow. All right, let's go. Okay, sorry. Was just posting the link to the stream on Twitter. I'm trying to get into the habit of trying to advertise myself a little bit more. It's very difficult for me, you see. Like, even during the Gamergate days, I was never about attention and validation and all that bullshit. I'm just not the person for it. I'm sad they got James. James Rolfe. Angry Video Game Nerd is selling Soylent. Damn. What do you mean I can't live in the pod? What do you mean I can't eat the bugs? This game is literally telling me that I cannot live in the pod and eat the bugs. What a double-ass horse dildo dong bullshit. This game is like if Satan's anus opened up and told you you literally can't use they, them pronouns. What were they thinking? I'll tell you what they were thinking. They weren't. Because that's the only way a game in which you cannot choose your pronouns and cannot eat the bugs and cannot live in the fucking pod would ever be fucking made. And what are these dialogue choices? What is your gender? Boy? Girl? What is that? Who the fuck thought up this fucking piece of absolute ash trash garbage?
The shift is over. Please stow your tools.
Also, I don't know what Soylent is. I can assume I know what Soylent is. Soy-based product, right? Eat the soy. Love the soy. Live the soy. Be the soy. Soy-based meal replacement. Do they make a green variety, perhaps? Say a Soylent Green. It's people. It's people. It's people. You've got to tell them. Everyone has to know. It's made of people. Soylent Green is made of people! It's made of people. The reactions. The reactions of people seeing that post on Twitter. Yes, it's me, guys. Yes, it is me. It's me. It was me, Austin. Not even my family knew or suspected. Oh shit. There we go. Sorry, I had the chat window hidden. You weren't saying anything, but I just always need to have it open so that I can see if anybody's talking. Also, holy shit, I need to do an adjustment on those icons. I had increased the size of them because we were doing a watch along, and I guess I can make them normal ish size now. All right, there we go. I don't know if you'd call that normal, but on Squid streams, that's normal. But yeah, all jokes aside, sad. But at least it's only a product. I mean, it's not like he's actually making an overt political statement, despite what a lot of people would say. But it is still funny to think, selling the fucking soy. I gotta be honest. If someone offered me enough money, I would take it and I would endorse whatever product. I am a capitalist whore like that. Transport has arrived.
Workers, get to your workplaces.
But yeah, unsurprisingly, Brianna Wu continues to be Brianna Wu. Some things never fucking change. I'm just laughing because there's probably people out there who are like, well, all of these people, you know, they deserve a fair shake. You know, if they were misunderstood, they were whatever. And then you see these people continue to do the things that they were doing. And it's just like, what part of them was misunderstood exactly? And I think for a lot of people, it just ultimately comes down to, well, the part that, you know, the part that, you know, doesn't give me the special feelings of being the guy who was trying to be the guy who's so totally understanding of everything. That's what part you missed. It's a fucking joke. And a bad one. I love how, like, literally a lot of her arguments were just her straight up fucking stating something and not having anything to back it up and trying to use fancy lingo. Like, this is another thing I've noticed, right? This is how you know you're talking to a political ideologue, right? Lingo. Well, you know, we need to word it a little bit. And it's a word, and you know the word, but you're like, what? Like, what was her thing? Directionally. So, directionally, right? If you look at it directionally, if you look at it, if you have it in a directional aspect, directionally, it's horse shit. Now, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice here. I'm going to be charitable and assume that Brianna Wu is fucking just a misguided convert of the cult of progressivism. Gonna be nice. Gonna be nice there. That does not mean that I have to, like, forgive what Brianna is doing or any of the other bullshit. Because this person has been doing this for years, has not shown any signs of change, and is, in all probability and all theory, gonna keep doing this for fucking forever. It's like drama channels that are like, "Durr, I'm fucking retarded, bro." And then, you know, when the money dries up, they're like, "Durr, I'm double retarded, bro." Let's talk about retarded drama shit. Durr, durr, durr. Durr, I'm hitting myself in the balls with a hammer. I'm so retarded, everyone look at me. Durr. Like, at a certain point, it is what it is, and you can't be fucking surprised. Like, there are gonna be genuine people who think that, you know, this whole interview with Timcast is Wu attempted to be more fucking rational and reasonable and whatever else, and it's like, no, I see exactly the same fucking person whose only claim to fame was, one, posting fucking offensive, hypocritical memes trying to take down Gamergate, right? And then suddenly, I'm getting all these rape and death threats. Typical fucking formula for an attention seeker. Do an activity and then act like, oh my god, everyone is trying to totally kill me. No, they're not. You probably get zero attention. I would venture that a lot of people who say they're getting rape and death threats, that's their way of signaling that they're getting zero traction from any of their attempts at getting socially viral. Getting no attention for your dumb head-ass takes on social media? Well, just claim the internet is trying to fucking kill you. Just claim the internet is telling you that it's going to come to your house and, you know, forcibly sex you. That's the current fucking formula. I guarantee you it. I guarantee you it.
Nice. It reminds me of Birmingham. Plain workers wouldn't appreciate it anyway.
I just think a lot of leftism is fake morality that has heavy socialist bent now. It's a rule system that changes mind every day, which aren't based on real principles anymore. Well, I think that comes down to a greater religious debate. I think a lot of that is, and I've seen people talk about this, and I've read a little bit. I think the great problem with what we would call leftism in the West is lack of belief. It's lack of God and a moral structure. So yes, it most definitely is fake morality. But it's fake morality because they're trying to fill a hole.
Rules and regulations have changed.
Now it's funny.
Bathhouse. Just what we need after a day of hard work. You know, I had no idea how much I missed a bath.
Example is people hating on things that conventionally beautiful. It's okay to find what they like attractive, be horny over. It's again, it's it's a thing. No skinny, busty models, but you can find them these hippos attractive. That's okay. Or in certain cases, it can be a normal woman for all intents and purposes. But she's trans. Now, I've been around my share of transgenders, right? Been there. Does not bother me. I don't find it offensive. It's your life. Live it however the fuck you want. But it's like I've actually seen the joke in reverse, right? The point I was about to make, but you can imagine reversing this joke and see it as what I was about to say, right? So normal, plain, average, nobody cares girl in anime, right? But she has a penis, and it's a reaction image thing. I'm thinking of. I don't have the reaction image available since the computer wipe, but you know what I'm talking about. It's usually some like it's a skinny girl, short hair, small bust, totally unremarkable in every way. But then anime be like, but she's got a dick. And everyone's like, oh my god! Like, it's honestly fucking embarrassing. These people have a fetish. They really do. They really fucking do. They have a fucking fetish. They're never going to admit it, but they fucking clearly they fucking do. Nobody has access to a bathhouse. I see. Hang on, just gonna wake up the old Discord. popping out that long just to see something on Twitter go through my feed that was like nobody is castrating kids, and I'm like, I already know what that conversation is about. But yeah, getting back to the conversation, these people, like, I know a lot of people would get offended hearing it put in the way, you know, oh, they lack God in their lives, but not really. They really do fucking lack God in their lives. They really do. And it's obvious that God fills a certain necessary part of our humanity. Otherwise, people wouldn't be acting in their own worst interests for lack of God. I think this is probably... I think this is the thing that people misunderstand about Nietzsche. A lot of people who think they know. They say, well, it's a good thing that God is dead. But that's wrong. Wrong. That's not what Nietzsche was saying at all. It wasn't a triumph that God was gone. He was mourning the fact that we had lost God. And, in a sense, a part of ourselves and purpose. And, well, you can bloody well see what's going on now with the modern left. The statement, God is dead and we have killed him and we will never wash the blood off of our hands. Well, that's absolutely right. You'll never get a Soylent promo deal like that. I honestly think I'm toxic to a lot of different things. That being one of them. Turns out the dream of selling soy was an eternal one.
Please report to your workplaces.
Now, are there people who can cope with there being no God? Yes, clearly. Are there people who, literally lacking God, or purpose, or centering, or whatever you want to call that, will try and plug that hole with anything they find convenient? Yes. This is what the fedora tippers do not fucking understand. And it's hilarious because you will see these guys over and over. The fedora tippers them fucking selves rant and rave about how religion is stupid and we don't need God and whatever else, and then they'll jerk themselves off over something like environmentalism. Well, if it all doesn't matter, who gives a shit? Well, I want to preserve the human race. Why? Well, because why? Because why? Well, because why? Well, because why? Like, literally, just do the 5-year-old thing, right? Chase these assholes down into their own nihilism. Because at the end of the day, they don't like the idea of nihilism. They just like the ability to destroy things that they find inconvenient or uncomfortable. Now, I don't mean to get preachy on that topic, but literally, why should we give a shit about the world 100 years from now? Why? Well, because because we want to leave a better world for future generations. Why? Well, because if we keep decreasing the quality of the environment, the human race will go extinct. Why? Why do we care about the human race? Well, because I care, because we need to perpetuate humanity forever. Why? Well, because why? Because why? Because why? Why? You have already literally said that you and every person in your current area and sphere of influence and on the face of this fucking planet right now do not fucking matter. But you're gonna come to me and you're gonna fucking tell me that we need to make sacrosanct the existence of the next generation or the generation after that. We need to do that. Why? Why do we need to do that? And you don't have a good answer because you already fucked yourself over by saying that nothing matters. And what happens if I agree with you? Good. Yeah, nothing matters. When I'm dead and gone, it doesn't fucking matter because I'm dead and gone. Fuck the world. Fuck all of it. I'm just gonna have my fun and I don't care about who has to clear up the fucking mess. And that was your whole routine to begin with. Who cares? There are no consequences to anything. God is dead. God is dumb and stupid. Ain't all these people saying they believe in God? Oh, those dumb people. Those dumb religious people. But we must leave a better world for future generations. Why? Why? And you don't got an answer. And you can't answer that. Not without going back on what you've said. Not without revealing yourself to be a lying hypocrite. It's all fucking social posturing for these types. That's what it is. Alright, hang on. Quick Squid idle meeting. Be right back. You know, I'm convinced in the current era that overthinking things, it just means thinking about things. Unless you're being pretentious. Unless you're like one of these types that's like, what if Mario was the bad guy all along? That sort of head assery. Otherwise, nah, I don't think there's such a thing as overthinking things. I think there's just thinking about things enough to make people uncomfortable.
Listen, everybody. New regulations.
You know who'll be promoted? Snitchers and lackeys.
That's one way out of this bloody hole. The other is feet first. Oh great, more mouths to feed. What, it's like a Kojima plot? Something like that. Something like that. Ah, they'll be fine. That's why I think communism attracts smart people. It sounds complicated, like a lawyer can track fancy words. But its job is to screw you over if you simplify it. So it sucks. I mean, that's one way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it would be that communism attracts idiots because they are all materialists. They think that material things can give people happiness. And like all great cults, it has a sliver of truth to it. Can something make you happy? Yes. A great meal can make you happy. A nice new vehicle can make you happy. A house can make you happy. A shirt can make you happy. But at the end of the day, does it fulfill you? And the answer is no. The material can never fulfill you. This is like literally basically this whole dialogue here that we're having. The material can never fucking fulfill you. Because if it could, all of these privileged ass blue city, big city, trust fund kiddies would be happy. They wouldn't be miserably posting on Twitter all day about nonsense that nobody cares about. They wouldn't be making themselves a stain on existence and a problem for anyone who has to put up with them. They wouldn't do that. They are chasing a fulfillment. They are chasing a need that isn't being met. Now, what is that need, and why is it not being met? This is the uncomfortable truth that nobody ever is going to want to look at. They're never going to want to look at what is causing you to act like a absolute shithead. Well, they're just seeking attention, some might say. Okay, well, okay, great. But why do they feel so miserable not having attention? They're seeking validation. Well, great. Why are they so miserable not having validation? I thought the great promise of the people who don't understand what fucking Nietzsche was talking about, the people who might seem to think that they know Nietzsche, what are they all after? They don't fucking know, do they? I can sum up the overly convoluted plot of MGS4. Ocelot wants to save his friend Big Boss. That's it. That's the plot. Sir, Vector inspectors report that we need to introduce constant supervision in order to speed up work. The old methods are not good enough. We've seen enough cases of wastefulness and inefficiency to convince us that all employees would benefit from direct supervision by engineers. If you put us in charge, motivation will rise. And efficiency with it. Also, it's funny because I personally don't see the whole sorry, I'm trying to focus, but I'm thinking about Metal Gear now. Metal Gear. Crab battle. Paramedic, I broke my knife. I broke my knife. Oli, 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 oh. It is a very curious behavior, though, that a lot of the imagine believing in a magical sky fairy types are also themselves desperately trying to find something to put in the place of magical sky fairy. I see that as a sad fucking existence. Me personally, I'm agnostic. I don't know. I just do not fucking know. I've seen enough things at the edges of my own existence that make me wonder what the hell's really going on, but I don't know at the end of the day. I don't fucking know. And I think that it's experiencing the world and the wonder of it that prevent me from being a slavering, hateful, leftist retard. That just sounds like the saddest fucking existence in the world to me. Alright. I think that's enough Frostpunk for now. Let's play something else. Alrighty. Speaking of crabs, crab battle. Oh yeah, we'll take that. What the fuck? Okay, so nightmare mode, we can just fight an elite. Ow. Ow, 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 stop. You fucking dick, stop. Wow, okay. Getting my shit rocked. I guess they don't call it nightmare for nothing. Alright, we're switching back to normie mode. But yeah, the whole thing about like replacing the hole in your existence, like, I mean that's the reason why so many people are like obsessed with cooming, right? Well, it feels good. It must totally be a validation of my existence, and it's like, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not a prude. I'm not saying sex is bad. But using that as well, I mean, literally, for most people, yes, sex is literally a thing. I mean, if we broke it down, if we were to remove all other elements, sex is basically procreation, reproduction, our species continuing, and it is genetically put into us. Should I continue being kind of disinterested to a flaky friend, or cool it down a little? I don't know. I don't know what that question is. I actually can't answer that question. This game looks pretty good. This game is fun as hell. You haven't even gotten to the best part of the game. Like, this is just the start. This is just how it fucking starts. Alright, so run. Run. Okay. Can I run for another 15 seconds? I think I can. Three, two, one. Happy New Year! I win.
Flawless victory. Fatality. Friendship. Friendship.
Oh, I now got a movie minigun. It's just a straight up stream of bullets to wherever the fuck I'm aiming at. More or less laser accuracy. Nice, nice. So if they're that far out, there might be some bullet wander. But until then, it's just a straight stream of bullets right in your fucking face. Hey guys, but before we go further into Crab Champions, one of my favorite games, let me tell you about one of my other favorite things. Alright? Soylent. Soylent is a soy-based meal replacement drink. Alright? Now, a lot of times I find myself just, you know, too busy streaming, doing work, other tasks, you know, things. And you know, I'm like, wow, why can't I just drink my meals? Well, now, thanks to the makers of Soylent, you totally can. Also, Soylent Greens, people! Ha! Got him! Big bag of PC. Oh yes. Nice. This is Tony the shopkeeper. Tony is resting in his cave now, but he will greet you with his usual charm in a future version of the game. What? What the fuck? You just left the shop. Now let's go shopping. What? Get crabbed on, son. Oh, we're getting there. Got him. Let's do it. I can live with that. Oh, baby. Let's go. Ah! Motherfucker. Ugh. Alright. It's been almost 3 hours now. I think that's good for me for now, but expect that I will be back soon. Thank you everyone for being here. Sorry for that last little bit of ear pop. My bad. You guys are awesome. I'll see you out there on Twitter or YouTube or wherever the fuck you find me. Need to play only the thing they fear in you in this game. Wow. Take care of yourself there, dude. Yep. So, as always, thank you everybody for tuning in, watching the VODs, watching live. You make this hobby so special. It's not me. It's you. So, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll see y'all out there and take it easy. Whatever you do.